really important in the middle of your day to be an artist, to randomly just stop and do things like a child, just for the sake of doing them. No agenda, no time, just pure creativity. It kind of goes back actually to my outfit today, which is I live in the bush and I go out in the bush and I'm in jogging pants all the time and no makeup. And lately I said to my neighbors, because where I live it's 90% seniors and all my friends are from 70 to 80 and they're the best. Anyways, I said, I want to look professional yet relaxed. And then I had this vision. I'm like, oh, a bow tie, right? And but get to keep my joggers because I love my cotton jogging pants. So, and then yeah. So let me take the coat off. I think it's important to just let go and just be without thought and limitation, wanting to do something, having to do something, having to be someone for something or somewhere, you know. Breathing deep in our body, something that we've forgotten and also has been purposely separated from us because ever since we were children, we were ripped from the umbilical cord and didn't breathe on our own. Someone I know did this crazy experiment where the young girl in the village, they got them to let the child breathe on its first breath on its own with the umbilical. So he had independence yet interconnectedness. And this child is so connected from his hara, his root. It's so beautiful because of where his journey and source began from. Most people chest breathe because they're in fear, they're holding. And if you're not aligning all your chakras, one day this etheric field that's a vibrational frequency just a little far past us, it starts to manifest as physical dis-ease, mind, body, soul, because we are whole beings. And when I work on people's bodies, I can go into energetic frequencies or holding patterns, because when you purify the vessel in all forms and connect to this godlike consciousness and become that godlike particle, that's when you've awoken the lotus, the crown chakra, Osho's 10,000 lotus petals. When you connect to the divine, because you are the divine, you came to leave this place better than before you appeared. For you know what it is to live. It's such a gift. To be able to become conscious, aware, and alert. You know, we come here in many forms, in many times. And it's a known fact, whether it's from quantum science or religion, which I don't believe in, but spirituality. Wow. I got this water from a mountain like 2 hours away, and it's so pure that it just runs off the mountain, and the spring water is just to die for. So I should show a video sometime. I have these jugs. Oh my god, they're called carboys, and mine are like the biggest. They're like nah. So when they have water in them, they're like 60, 70 pounds. And sometimes how I lift them or my friends help me with them. Oh my god. Anyways, I like to do just my own way of life. Back to consciousness. Man can become conscious. Man can become aware. He can awaken the inner knower. Activate the third eye. Connect to nothingness and every nothingness. I love to play. I play all day long. Because if we are multidimensional energies and constantly transforming, the energy can be anything, anywhere. And when you've mastered the self, you can just be. You cannot surrender until you have mastered the self, because you will not know what to surrender. Oh, my bow tie fell off. We start to judge things before they can actually transcribe, because we're living programmed and patterned in our mind. So the past always follows us everywhere we go, for we are just mirrors. When you become the master of the self, you don't even have to manifest, because you're living according to God's divine being. So you trust. It's like this. You know, I really back to my... I do love my little bow tie. If I can get it, maybe I can't. And that's perfect too, because everything is as it should be, as always. Oh, well, it wanted to go back on. There you go. Even if you have a busy day, dance, meditate, draw for a few minutes, write, express yourself. I've had so many death, life, rebirths in this one body. It's almost like living like a superhero. Well, you kind of are your own god or goddess when you heal the traumas and the generational wounds and the past karmas and the egos and the mind and the desires. I like to spend a lot of time alone. I do a lot of different things because I like to learn and explore. When I go out into the bush a lot, I get a lot of oxygen and prana in my body. We have been not taught and also purposely programmed to forget how to breathe. And that is the conduit of pranic force, of health, wealth, well-being in all forms, for relaxation of the mind. Deep into the umbilical cord like a child. I just like to play. My whole life is a play and a dance. Even when I have a dark night of the soul, I really go into it, I look at it. Then sometimes I obsess a little bit too much, but most times I can, as my father says, nip it in the bud and face it, and then transform it, whatever it may be. When I heal people's bodies lately, I like to use sound with quantum touch and energy frequency. It's been having some miraculous results because it's not me doing the work, it's something beyond me. I'm just a vessel. The purer I keep the vessel and the being, the more I can tune myself to these things. Whoa, that was like a, let's see how it's going, yeah, okay. I just do whatever techniques I want to do, whatever I want to do. And look at this, this is, oh, my knee was sitting over it. Look at the shape of that. Well, that's a really strange shape right now. Huh. I should maybe sit on my foot. It's very important to do womb healing for your wound healing. To learn how to go into the space of nothingness, no mind, as Buddha calls it. You know, Buddha said this quote of, if I come to you in a meditation, kill me. Someone I knew that I said this to said, oh, that sounds so violent. I said, it's not. Buddha, Kabir, Nanak, Jesus, all these guys are just vibrational frequencies of a God consciousness, but not the cosmic intelligence that runs this energy. And they knew that too, because that's why they tapped into the divine. Though Buddha said there is no God, how can you speak of a God? Once you connect to this godlike consciousness, this divine, there are no words. Just to let your feelings out during the day. To relax and be free. Knowing you can take that freedom with you anywhere you go. Like Osho says in his videos, why run to the Himalayas when you can bring the Himalayas inside of you? That's when you're a real master. When you can be in the chaos in the world, but not of the world. I hope I'm videoing this. Yes, okay, I just didn't know. Sometimes I'm not very techy, as I've said. It's just And I do things too. I don't know, with frequency energy or fingers. Yeah. This is just the beginning of my process. I have to get some supplies today, so. When you get in the mind and start judging, that's when everything in life goes wrong, because everything is perfect as it should be if you're conscious and aware and alert. But how many are there? Most want to attach themselves to mind, thought, ideology, judgment, past, pain, and fear. To surrender is such a beautiful gift and mastery. I'm really loving this cat. It has a very interesting energy. Because as I'm drawing and painting, I'm imbuing it with my frequency and cosmic realms and energy, so it will have it in here. And it will manifest for others, for energy and art. It's what propels the universe. That's why it's been suppressed too for so long. Or what they consider artistry in many realms is a question. Because artistry awakens people. It spikes a feeling, a seeking. Like nature. There's no other place to heal and be but with nature. And nature is in all forms. Okay, well, I think I'm done for today. No, it's falling over. I think I'm done for today. Okay, this isn't what it'll look like when it's done because I'm using different mediums. I'm going to add to it, but for now, this is where it's at. But this too shall transform, like each being. You only have one thing to do all day, and that is to breathe deeply in your being and relax, no matter what it is that you're facing. And face it head on so it doesn't continue to haunt you or live in your mirror. So you can ascend to new frequencies and dimensions of purity and love and just breathing. Look at that. Oh, wow. These are some pretty... Yeah, okay. But it is what it is. Okay, so for now we got this, but I gotta go pick up some other different types of mediums and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Don't forget to breathe.